All right, today we're diving into something really powerful. It's a roadmap for creating stories that do more than just entertain, they actually build real human empathy. Think of it as a blueprint for literally seeing the world through someone else's eyes. But here's a question, right? We've never been more connected. Phones, social media, the works. So why does it feel like we're sometimes more disconnected than ever? It's this strange paradox that's really at the heart of what we're talking about today. But what if there was a way to fix that? A structured process to actually bridge that gap? Well, the storytelling hackathon roadmap we're looking at today, it offers just that. It's a practical guide for making empathy the core of innovation. Okay, so let's get into how this actually works. Like any good building, any great story needs a solid foundation. And in this case, the foundation isn't about plot twists or fancy characters. It's about getting to the core of the human experience itself. So the whole process is built on this really cool concept, design thinking. And don't let the name fool you. It's not about designing things. It's about designing solutions for people. It's the difference between just building a bridge and building a bridge that people actually feel safe and comfortable crossing. That difference, that's empathy. And it's where this entire journey kicks off. Now, what's so great about this is how it kind of demystifies the whole creative process. It's not magic, it's just steps, clear, actionable steps. And look what's number one, empathize. You can't define the right problem. You can't brainstorm a solution that matters. You can't test anything useful until you first tried to walk in someone else's shoes. That first step is the engine for everything that follows. All right, so you've laid that foundation of empathy. Now what? Well, you need a structure to build on top of it, right? And that's what stage 2 is all about. It's about creating a framework, a culture, where these empathetic ideas can actually take root and grow. And this table just nails it. It shows you the two sides of the same coin. On one side, you've got the 3P culture. Think of this as the heart of the story, the purpose, the emotion, the people. And on the other side, the 3C framework is the head, making sure it's smart, psychologically sound, and well-crafted. You absolutely need both to create something that lands with real power. So the main point here is that this isn't just theory you read in a book. It's about actually bringing different kinds of people together, writers, designers, maybe even psychologists, and getting them all on one team, working towards one single, meaningful goal. Okay, now we get to the really futuristic stuff. This is where we plug in some incredible new technology to totally supercharge these stories and take them to a whole other level. This roadmap uses this fascinating model called Innovation 7+7. It sounds complicated, but the idea is actually pretty simple and profound. It asks, what happens when you smash together the timeless power of art, writing, and theater with the deep insights of modern psychology? You get stories that aren't just good, they're authentic, they're resonant, and they can even be healing. And this just shows you that evolution in action. We're not throwing away the classic tools. We're just adding these mind-blowing new enablers. We're talking about generative AI that can create stunning visuals, or AI-powered narration, or even using virtual reality to create experiences where you can literally step inside someone else's world. Imagine that. And to really push this forward, the framework also makes a point to recognize the people who are just crushing it, the ones who really master blending that deep psychological insight with these innovative new tools. It's all about building up a community of experts. So let's bring it all home. We have the foundation, we have the framework, we have the tech. How does this all come together to make a real, measurable impact out there in the world? Well, for starters, they give the teams a crystal clear mission. A challenge like this isn't vague or fluffy. It's a really specific, powerful goal that focuses all that creative energy on something that truly matters. So how do you even judge a story that's designed to build empathy? Well, it's not just about if the writing was clever or the art was beautiful. Success here is all about its psychological depth, and honestly, the most important thing is its real emotional impact. The big question is, did it make you feel something? Did it move you? But the vision here, it doesn't stop with just one story or 10 or even 100. The roadmap is shooting for something way, way bigger. 1,000. That's the ultimate goal. The big idea isn't just to create cool projects, but to spark 1,000 new, sustainable, empathy-based ventures. We're talking about things like emotional AI coaches or VR therapy programs, things that could go on to help thousands and thousands of people. So, what's the big takeaway here? This blueprint is a whole system. It teaches you how to bring real psychology into storytelling, how to use design thinking for narratives, how to use these wild new AI tools, and how to do it all as part of a team that's all about purpose and growth. And that really brings us to the end, because this is so much more than a roadmap for some event. It's a whole new way of thinking about creativity and how we connect with each other. So, the final question really is for you. You've seen the blueprint. What are you going to build?